Howdy Team Crosscheck. So before this one gets started, I just wanted to leave a quick message in here that Pete doesn't know about. So basically, I don't know how much you know about what we do at the office and stuff, but I'm basically the joker of the office. There's a lot of jokes that get made towards me, and not in a bad way. It's all good fun. I give it back and stuff. But yeah, I figured I'd make some fun of it. So we sponsor and do a lot of merchandise for UK Charity All Stars, and basically I'm going to leave a counter in the top right of this screen, and for every time Pete roasts me or says like badmouths me or anything like that, we're going to add £10 to the pot, and for every time he does it we're going to keep adding £10 and we'll get a total, and what we're going to do is add it towards our All Stars fundraising that we are going to be doing this year for All Stars 2021. So yeah, enjoy Crosscheck Chats. Howdy folks, welcome back to Crosscheck Chats. I have had a look this time, and this is number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9. So I believe we're doing this one for charity.
Why?
We just are. We're promoting a little bit of charity. So if you've not seen it, go and follow UK Charity All Stars. They've got an event coming up in July, hopefully, provided that the world lets us, I guess, and the roadmap, the keyword this week, roadmap. The roadmap works. Fingers crossed we'll see everyone in July. Yeah, this one's for charity. I thought we'd promote them a little bit. Why not?
Someone go.
No, we're good. Anyway, what have you been up to outside of Crosscheck?
Outside of Crosscheck, I've not been doing very much. I've got to be honest, I have mainly been watching TV, Netflix, films, that kind of thing. And I came across a great film called Mid-90s, which is about a young boy that falls in with a teenage skater gang. It had a phenomenal soundtrack, and yeah.
Nice, yeah, soundtrack.
About yourself?
Not much. Netflix. I've just resubscribed to Disney Plus, but I've been watching more American Horror Story again, starting that from the start. Just kind of, you tell me a lot of things to add to my list, but I revert back to Ye Old Faithful.
The life you live, man. What a roaster.
So I guess we'll kind of crack on. People have sent in some questions, whether it's been on Instagram stories, whether it was on Twitter, whether you've DM'd us, whatever.
Some of them weren't safe for broadcast.
He's not wrong.
Some of them wanted full nudity, and we had to decline.
Hey, speaking of which, people have suggested we do a calendar. I'm not sure.
What, with like little pucks?
Like little pucks on nipples and that. Anyway, some serious questions we got. Favourite release of 2020? It's difficult. Do they mean my personal favourite? What would I wear? Do they mean the one I'm most proud of? I'd probably say NHS t-shirts.
Yeah.
That'd be the nice and easy option, I guess. So.
I hope when we're doing this, you put little pictures up.
Yeah.
Can we do this so it goes like that?
Oh God. Brilliant.
But yeah, the NHS t-shirt was fantastic.
Yeah, we raised a lot of money for NHS charities direct to them at a time when they needed it. Really, it was at the peak of the first peak, I guess, of the pandemic, and I think that's the one I'm most proud of.
Yeah, in terms of like stuff that we worked on for a long time and watched it grow as a project into a product is probably the knitted beanie hats that we released back end of last year. The patched ones, the college ones, the Oculife ones. Takes a lot of work to come up with all the stuff, sample them, get them made up right, get the the product in, and make sure that we're happy with it. And to be honest, they all sort of came through, and we've done really well with them.
Yeah. I believe I'm going to try and drop this tomorrow, Friday. So if those that Pete's just mentioned, if you've not seen them yet, they're still on sale at the moment until the end of the weekend. So go and grab yourself a bargain.
50% off.
50% off. £7.50 for an hat.
Bargain.
So I personally, I like the denim jackets we did, the bombers. I think they're really good. Something they're very different that you wouldn't really see on a casual merchandise at sports, I guess. But something that I quite like. Am I allowed to say the hats?
No.
The snaps?
The snaps? They didn't come in until January. Questions whether or not what we enjoyed releasing in 2020.
Yeah, fair.
Where do we get this guy from? And is there a refund policy?
A refund? Can you sack me? Is it too late to put me on furlough? Anyway, what do we miss most about hockey?
That's a good question that people have asked.
It's a very good question, actually. Food. Probably food. Ice Sheffield pie.
Hi Sheffield.
Coventry's pizzas. What else? Where else do I? It's just hockey food. Nottingham's got like a plethora of food. It's still just all the food and seeing as pals, really. Kind of just, you know, travelling country and seeing you lot, really.
Yeah, I think like doing stalls is something that I've missed. You know, it's one of the chances that we get to go out and meet as customers face to face and see what you guys have been up to and have a chat about your teams and, you know, have a chat about which players you like and don't like and what you've been up to over the last few months, and not being able to get out and do that's been quite difficult, really. I mean, we enjoy that sort of interaction face to face with people, and yeah, it's just been quite weird not to have any, really. I mean,
It's been strange.
yeah, and you know, it's events like All Stars and stuff like that we missed out last year, which are just a massive get together of like hockey family. And
That leads me on, to be fair. I was going to ask you, following on from this, now you've mentioned them, what's the stall you're looking forward to doing the most as soon as everything's kind of chilling?
yeah, I would probably go as far as saying All Stars.
Just because of the amount of people and the
Yeah.
different people.
The amount of people and the stories. I mean, these are like hockey players that we know really well, and you know, they'll come up and tell us what's been going on in the last 12 months, like we're all like best friends, and we've not seen them in only a couple of days. It's nice and chilled out. There's no massive rush of customers during like period breaks or pre and post game. It's pretty much, you know, just a steady flow in it. And we always have a good time down there with event organisers and stuff. So
I did have a good time last year. Do you remember my haircut?
in fact, at this point during this, please put the picture up of us. There's a good picture of us holding up a mine sign and look at this guy's hair. It looks like it's been fitted like a Lego man.
For context, what I did right is I texted Pete a few days before. I've just been for my trim. I want to look nice and, you know, prim and proper for him. We'll go down to All Stars, look good behind stall. And he's like, yeah, nice one. So it gets all nice, trimmed up and that. And I really bigged it up, this haircut. Legit, as soon as I walked in here, he just starts fucking laughing at me, doesn't he? Just rinses my haircut, and they'll see why when it's on screen, I guess.
It looked like a proper wig.
It did, it looked like...
It just like someone had just slotted it on like that.
It was too neat, weren't it? Like Lego hair.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
Something, I guess we'll move on, with something that someone else asked us. What have we learned as individuals from CC? What have we kind of took out of CrossCheck that we've taken into as regular lives or just personal development, really?
So, that's quite a good question, actually. I mean, before I started doing stuff to do with CrossCheck, I think the part that I've now integrated more into my life is probably like graphic design. The fact that like I now can sit, before I started doing this properly, I wasn't able to do anything like that, but now I can sit down at a computer with a blank canvas and create something that then becomes a product. Whereas in the early days of CrossCheck and life before that, if I needed something doing, then I had to ask a designer, you know, and now I can do it myself.
Yeah, I think for me, learning kind of like backroom stuff. So for me, I was confident doing that already, but now I'm confident in, you know, talking to you guys as customers, talking to people for teamwear, kind of like selling stuff, I guess, and being that more of a people person, more of an extrovert rather than an introvert. I think CrossCheck's taught me that as well. Like when we do stalls, talking to everyone. Before, if I go talking, I kind of keep my circle small, I'm kind of quiet when I go talking, apart from the game itself, like towards other people, I'm kind of quiet. But since going to CrossCheck, it's like, can't shut me up, really. Well, so we got, what do we think of the NAHL streaming series? So that's already started, there's been a few games already played. I can only say good things, really.
Yeah. Fair play to everyone that's got involved with the organisation of that. You know, thank you for bringing British ice hockey into our living rooms, basically, because if it hadn't been for the hard work that's gone on behind the scenes with everyone involved with that, then we wouldn't have seen a thing. So
it's been good.
Yeah,
it's been good to see some of the boys that we used to see in the Elite League sign and kind of keep their legs moving. Shudra, Kieran Brown, Clem, Venus. Obviously, over in Steel Dogs, we've got Davy Phillips, John O. Phillips, Ben Lakes. You know, Huey's playing again over in Sheffield, and then obviously our boy Liam. He's rocked up in Sheffield with his brother, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, as a general thing, I think it's just been great to see UK hockey, you know, get back.
Yeah, definitely.
Get back moving, and I'm led to believe, obviously, again the keyword, a roadmap. If that goes as it should, I think kids are back on the rink, ready for academies and stuff in a couple of months' time. So, you know, it's only you know, good things. Obviously, the Elite League's still quiet, but fingers crossed that starts in September. But for now, the NIHL is a much, you know, viable kind of thing to watch. If anything, it's, you know, you've got a lot of Elite League guys that have stepped down and NIHL guys that are looking to impress by September.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed, you know, everyone kind of gets through it all safe and sound, and it's been good so far.
Yeah, spot on.
What's coming up? What we got coming?
Well, hopefully some food after this, because I'm pretty hungry, to be honest. I think talking about that Ice Sheffield pie earlier on, it's just sort of clicked something in my brain. But in terms of the brand, what have we got coming up? Well, it's summertime.
It will be.
Well, it will be soon.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
know, we start thinking about that kind of thing now, so that by the time summer does come around, we've finally got our asses in gear to sort out some new ranges. So that's what we're trying to work on at the moment, which is difficult because you're sort of planning garments on brightly coloured t-shirts and thinking, is this really what people are going to want? And you look outside and it's grey and it's pissing it down and you think, fucking hell, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's one of the things. Working on a lot of stuff with teams.
That new backpack as well.
Got a new backpack.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Working with teams, working with Clan and a couple of other people. I always enjoy doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Not just because obviously it's a big thing for us to do, but it's something it's different to our stuff, because our stuff's obviously more lifestyle based and that kind of stuff. But working on merchandise is very much, look at us, this is my team, and I love doing stuff like that, being able to kind of come up with some new stuff. So Clan fans, keep your eye out for that. Obviously we're always emailing around people and trying to work with other clubs and stuff, so you know, if you're watching this and you've got a club, whether it be rec, whether it be all the way to the elite, come give us a shout, we'll hook you up. What else have we got? Oh, NHL, I guess, is a good little roundup. My boys are doing alright. Top of league in full, top of the Canadian division. And
basically you've only got one player though, so...
Yeah, Matthews is carrying us. But, you know, if that's all we've got so far, that's fine.
Well, at least they'll do what they do every year, which is smash their way through the league and then crumble when they get to playoffs, I suppose.
What's round two? Never heard of round two. Do you genuinely, in my lifetime, or is that whilst I've been a hockey fan, I've never seen Leafs get to round two, ever. It's really sad.
That's a really poor statistic.
It's really sad, isn't it? And Kings, you said earlier, we've been chatting.
Yeah, six wins in a row for Kings as we speak, touch wood. It's been a difficult few years as an LA fan, but at the moment they seem to have got some sort of, something's clicked, a couple of lines have come together, and fingers crossed they can carry something forward and carry on with the rebuild.
And I guess last question from Chris. If we had another business, what do we want to do? Just as a quick little one. We've said it a lot. You're holding it. I want to do an American sweet shop, mate.
There's too many of them in UK at the moment. Most people already know, but myself and Ryan are absolutely addicted to American sweets and American drinks, and spend countless amount of money on importing drinks and sweets and crisps. But I think for me, I'd like to run a little beach bar somewhere. Somewhere like Ibiza, and you know, see out my days watching the sun go down and selling people cold bottles of San Miguel is probably
the simple life.
Simple life, 100%.
Somewhere warm, earn enough to pay your bills, sleep well at night.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think there's a better way to go really. So
Definitely not. And I guess we've rambled on enough. We've said a lot of words. You're kind of just staring at us. Hopefully, I've been done as what I've told and put some pictures up and stuff just to keep it entertaining for you all. But yeah, I hope everyone's staying safe and staying well. And fingers crossed we see you soon.
yeah, fingers crossed. And also, thank you very much to everyone who's supported us this, well, forever really, but particularly through the lockdown and you know, this last few months it's been difficult for everyone, and you know, we can't thank you all enough for you know, being the sort of customers that chip in and talk to us and send us, you know, funny emails and chirp us on social media and all that kind of thing, because it really does keep us going. So yeah, thank you very much, and yeah, we'll see you all soon, really soon.
See you at fucking All Stars.
Yeah, boy!